BT Nightly News. How are you
doing? I'm lovely. How are you doing?
Well, we're doing well. State your name for the
How you doing? My name is Michael Clarke Duncan.
Michael. The motto for BT this month is "History, Pass It On."
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, in your opinion, what is it that we can pass on as African Americans to our younger generation? Something for them to look forward to.
Some of the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King about the nonviolence. I mean, a lot of violence comes from the younger generation. It's black on black crime. And back in the 60s and 70s, you didn't have that much black on black crime. And you had more political leaders to come to the forefront. So if there's anything we can teach our youngsters is to get into politics, stay in school for one thing, get an education. That's number one. And to dream big and to don't let anybody tell you you can't.
Right. Exactly. Now, you as a black actor,
Yes.
you have played in some stereotypical type roles. How do you think African Americans can get past that like you have and, pretty much just be more diverse?
You know what, I think it's the way you choose your roles. I mean, you have to have a good foundation behind you. If it's not going to embarrass my mother, I'll probably do a lot of good movies. I always ask my mother, hey, would this embarrass you or something like that? If it doesn't embarrass my mother, I try to go out there and do everything. But I think you have to choose your scripts well. I think you have to read everything and just make your choices wisely. And remember, one thing people have to remember, it's a job. It's just like you're here doing your job. I couldn't do this. On this side, this is my job. And if people just look at it and say, okay, he's acting, that's not really him, it'll be a lot better off.
Right. And I guess one of my final questions has to do with African Americans and health.
Yes.
And the fact that we are among one of the races that have the highest rate of diabetes. So what is it that you do to keep healthy, take care of your body, that's so unique?
As bad as I hate to say this, I stopped eating fried foods. Believe me, fried foods is number one on my list, but I've been training kickboxing and jiu-jitsu now, and the fried foods just cannot come into play. I mean, it's cool to do it, but in moderation. But if you work out at least 30 to 45 minutes a day, and I'm not saying you have to do what I do, but if you just go for a walk, if you just get on a treadmill or go for a walk around the block, it'll help lower your cholesterol, your heart rate, things of that nature. And I don't think we read enough about health to find out what things we can do out there. A lot of elderly people don't get out because they feel that exercise means they have to lift weights. It doesn't. It means you can just go swimming. They have aerobic classes for elderly people, and that's what they need to concentrate on.
Any questions, Michael? Thank
All right,
you so
thank
much.
you guys.
Woo, I've written 30-page papers on this, so it's. I think that we're trailblazers as a people, and the movie just speaks volumes to that.
I haven't experienced that because I've grown up here, but I definitely think that yes, most of America is.
What about yourself? Because you look beautiful, and on TV you are a little fuller, a little bit more thicker. And how do you feel about the fact that maybe the thickness may hinder you from